Jack Trice Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Buffalo's head coach before the game. He understands this is a huge conference matchup with a 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his...
And the Cyclones headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Colorado's offense will go on the attack first. Dropping back, it's Cobb. Using the quick game. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got 4th and very short. And what do the analytics say to do here, head coach?
Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Turning it on. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Harvin. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll go to the counter. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Dropping back, it's Cobb. Caught over the middle, it's Terrell. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing them over.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Wiggins.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through.
Maybe a crease. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like some.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he puts through the extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. On the option.
Both sides.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defeated.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rill will check on his condition. And the Cyclone's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. finds his big tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Rides the option, he keeps it. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Cobb. Makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Here's the pressure. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a... Running inside, it's Wiggins.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Option look, it's Cobb. They'll get the 1st down, it's spotted on the 49.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he's looking to throw. Complete. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of... Offense in a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Cobb. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Buffaloes right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Snagged out of the air. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Cobb. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of the first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That's a risky play call there, fourth and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking for the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds his man. It's Terrell. Pushed down for the tackle. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. And they got it. The Cyclones take a timeout, and they will have no more. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The option, the keeper. Got a little grass. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The run inside. It's Wiggins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
Why you go running straight to the defender?
Now
Wow.
2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Fires it. Complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Wiggins. Touchdown, Colorado! That one will give them the lead. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Kane. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got great speed. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but Usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs, he's got it.
Face
He's
mask.
brought down,
Face
but there's a
mask.
flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Intentional defeat.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Wiggins. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Iowa State. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Stein. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Gives it on the option. Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffs. He scores for the 5th time in this game. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So
the Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down at 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Cobb. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. He makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. run it. It's Wiggins. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating...
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Stepping to the right. Grabs it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Colorado! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to add another. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. There's a crease. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line against that.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great. We got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. And maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination. All 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it just pedaled to the metal right from the open kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreak, this play could decide just frying pan phase, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David College, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Davis saying goodbye, everybody.